Happy summer, everybody, and welcome to the North Park Youth Podcast. I'm Josh. This is Cadeau. This is Cody. I'm introducing them because we've got a lot to get to in this podcast.
We do.
Now, here's the thing. I went away on vacation. I came back, and these guys said, "We've got the best idea. You know, have you seen these videos? The top 10 essentials, or is it top 10, or is it just 10 essentials?
GQ.
Yeah. And they were like, "We're gonna do this thing," and I was like, "Okay." And they're like, "Here's a link to watch something that you can familiarize yourself with the content." I was like, "Okay." I didn't watch it. Are you kidding me? I don't have time for that. And so, anyways, they've come to me with this idea. Sounds like a great idea. I think I'm ready to go. But
okay.
Why don't you explain a little bit further of what we're doing, and then I'll just kind of like pretend like I know what's going on.
Okay, cool. So basically what we're going to do is we each have five items that are essential to our life. So it's something that like either we use every day or like we couldn't live without. Yeah, but it's just like it's stuff that's really important to us. So I brought five items. Josh has brought wow, I cannot talk.
I brought
5
20 items.
Well,
I'm just joking. I got 5. I had some backups, like, and I think you said the same. Like, you've got some things, like, just in case. But I feel pretty confident about my 5. Do you feel confident about your 5?
Yeah.
Like, are they essentials?
I don't like the word essentials because if you've never seen like the GQ interviews, right, you'll be misled into believing they're like essential items, like
because essentials
oxygen,
is like
water, food,
your Bible.
They're more like items that like you couldn't live without.
Right.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, your Bible. Like, I'm getting ready to like grab my items. My brother's like, "Are you gonna bring your Bible?" I'm like, "That's like bringing water."
It's like it's almost too obvious.
I was gonna say I didn't know if you guys had brought a Bible because like I think we can all just assume
it's essential.
Like it's like 6 essentials.
Yeah.
5 plus our Bibles.
Yeah.
So you heard it here, folks. Number 1 for each of us, we can all agree. Bibles. Okay, and Jesus.
El Bible.
Jesus and the Bible.
Yeah.
Okay. We had to do the same thing. I don't know if you remember this when we were doing like our, what was it, Christmas, our like best things about Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
It's like obviously like the birth story, Jesus. Like
we were doing like
number
a Christmas,
1, a draft.
Yeah.
But that's like because if you draft Jesus, you automatically win.
It's a cheat code.
Yeah. So if one of us,
fair.
if one of us were to bring a Bible, then it's like, of course, that person wins. Although this isn't a competition, right?
It's
not
It's not a competition.
These guys, everything's a competition to them.
Yeah, it's true. All right, Cadeau, you wanna kick us off here, given that this was your idea?
Are we going one by one, by the way?
Yeah, I think we should do one by one.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll kiss us off. I'll kick us off.
I really thought it was going to be closer than that. Like my things are right here. I think Cody's are right here.
All on the floor right here.
All of Cadeau's things are like he's walking to Masonville right now. He's gone back to his office for a little bit. Okay.
He went back home.
Oh, he's bringing them closer. I see a few items. It looks like he's camping out here.
Cadeau was not prepared.
He's not.
All right,
here we go.
It's 2 items, but like they're both equally as essential.
Okay.
And they're both like the same thing. So it's my phone and my laptop. Use them every day of my life, regrettably so. I'm a little addicted, just a little bit, just a healthy amount.
Yeah.
You know,
one time, not you can continue in just a second, but I remember very clearly at the end of our first week of day camp at junior high, we were going out for lunch. And Cadeau had to go in to get his phone from the theater. Now, you didn't have it on you, so that's a plus. But I said, Cadeau, you don't need your phone, do you? He's like, yeah, I have a crippling addiction. So, anyways,
I think it's because we were going to grab food and my wallet's on my phone.
Sure.
And that's the only way.
Yeah.
But I do have a crippling addiction. It's a little problematic.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Yeah.
I'm going to break his things, and then we'll see how addicted he is.
Refund me, please.
Turkey therapy.
Yeah, that's right.
So, yeah.
Phone,
pretty
laptop.
basic,
Nice.
but very important to me.
Love
there
it.
You go. All right, Josh.
Am I up?
It's your first item.
What am I going to start with?
I think
so. I'm assuming there's no real order to what we're sharing.
Not really, no.
Again, I didn't watch the video. But I am going to start with something that I think is pretty important. So this is a bag of coffee. I love coffee. I start my morning every single day with a cup of coffee. Brie and I have no. Only Sunday
Or
mornings.
Or 4 before 11.
Only Sunday mornings. If you don't know, on Sunday morning, you probably see me around. I always have a cup of coffee in my hand. I don't know. there's something about like walking around, talking to people, drinking a cup of coffee. Anyways, so every day I start my day by making coffee for Brie and I. And it's like a little bit of a ritual every morning. I either make it with a Chemex, which is it's like a glass coffee maker, essentially. It's got like not a funnel, but like I don't know. How would you describe that?
I don't know what you're saying. I think it's a funnel.
It's called a pour over.
Like a bowl.
But it's kind of like a bowl, and you put a filter in there. You grind your coffee up, put it inside, and then
things. Yeah, I would call that a funnel.
Funnel kind of thing. Anyways, and you put water over top of it, and brews the coffee. Comes down to the bottom. You throw the filter away. You pour your cup of coffee, and there's something like really. I don't know what the word is. Like it's just there's something physical, gratifying. Yeah. It's all these things wrapped up in one. Like making a cup of coffee. And now some mornings when we want a lot of coffee, like rough night the night before, kids have been up, whatever. We make like a big pot of coffee, you know. But most mornings we'll make it with Chemex. So this is some beans. We grind those up. There you go. Nice. And this coffee in particular, not that this is like a product placement or anything, but it's called September Coffee Company, founded by a guy named Kyle Roswell, who's in Ottawa, who's a former youth pastor. And he and his wife started this coffee company last year. And anyways, that's what I've been drinking this week. So September Coffee Company, coffee is my first essential.
There you go. All right, my first essential, I'm going with a little bit of a copycat play here. I'm going with my laptop.
Oh, and our first double duty.
Now, I'm doing this first because this was the first thing that I thought of. And this is my laptop. This is where all the magic happens. That's my...
Is that for a mouse?
It's a wireless mouse keyboard.
Nifty.
Yeah.
Ooh, keyboard too?
Yeah.
Did you know, this is crazy. They make these computers now. Like if you open this up for a second, there's like a mouse and a keyboard right there. Isn't that crazy? So really, this thing.
But if you're trying to be
I'm just messing with you. I use a mouse and a keyboard with my laptop.
With my setup, as I have my laptop over here, my monitor here, my speakers, and then I have my wireless keyboard and mouse right in front of me.
I hear you. I get that.
So, but being cheeky.
I was so confused for a second. I'm like,
Cadeau did not get the
joke. It wasn't a very good joke. I think that was the problem with it.
No, it wasn't. Anyways. But this is where everything happens. This is where schoolwork happens. This is where I make my music. This is where I do everything on here. So this is my first essential.
You drop your beats on that guy?
I drop my beats, my sick beats.
That's awesome.
These sick beats I drop on this sick
In
computer.
fact, one beat that he dropped from that computer is at the intro of this episode.
And one of them was on all the intros to the season 5 and a new one for season 6.
Have you already made it?
I'm cooking.
I haven't heard it yet. I haven't heard it yet. So is this the second episode? We should have talked about this, I guess, off the start. Is this the second episode of season 6?
This is the second episode of season 6.
That's awesome.
We were supposed to have 3.
Yeah, did we talk about that?
I think we might have talked about it on Sunday morning.
Yeah.
You're supposed to have 3. Some technical issues with the second one. Couldn't upload it. So
Cody told me about the issues yesterday, and I laughed. Yeah. And I felt kind of bad because it was like a lot of work that they put in this, into this episode.
Yeah, it's probably one of the most labor-intensive episodes we've ever filmed. Yeah. And then we had to just chuck it. And
it's lost now forever.
Yeah, it's in the vault.
Yeah, and you'll have to decide if you want to do it again.
No.
It wasn't a positive bonding experience.
This is the problem with technology. Sometimes it fails us. But
yeah.
All right.
Cadeau.
Cadeau, number 2.
All right, number 2.
Essential dose.
It's too bad essentials. Maybe it is 10 letters. Pretty close. But if it was 5 letters, anyways, go ahead. Sorry.
No. You can keep it going.
Yeah.
What brand is this? Like the brand you like of mints?
This is Excel mints, and I like these because they're cheap. And they do the trick. All right?
He bought 6 of them today.
Exactly. So I buy them in bulk.
Stocks up.
How often?
83 cents. All right?
How long will that last you?
This?
Yeah.
A week.
Like, do you do like a mint or 2 a day?
I make like two mints a day.
Yeah.
Right? So typically when I'm at school, I take one when I get to school.
Take one.
and like it's a pill.
He doesn't brush his brush his teeth.
No, I brush my teeth, but like
the problem is you don't
You
drink
want-
coffee, do you, in the morning?
yeah, no.
So my
what
thing
tastes
is I brush my teeth and then I drink a cup of coffee.
And then you got coffee breath.
And then I have coffee breath. I constantly have coffee breath. And
Wait.
so I've started getting into gum.
How
Like
does
not
that
getting
work,
into
though?
it, but I bought a big from Wholesale Club.
Mm-hmm.
I bought like a big thing of gum. So I always have gum in my truck now.
You see, I used to do that because
Yeah.
they used to have like super cheap gum, and they don't do those anymore.
Not 83 cents, man.
So
I
this
I
does
find
the
for
trick.
my stank breath that mints just don't do as well as gum. And
gum lasts
and I
longer.
think that must be it.
gum lasts
So,
longer, but like
yeah.
if I really need to like quench my stanky breath,
Quench my
like,
breath.
I'll take like 3,
Oh,
Right?
there you go.
or just keep on popping them.
You know what? The other one that I have
Done.
in my like, I've got like a fanny pack with all my essentials actually, kind of. And
Your
I
actual
always have,
essentials.
you know, those Listerine,
Your Bible in there.
Oh, the
the
Listerine.
Listerine strips.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But the thing is, they don't like it. Feels kind of weird.
It does.
because it's like this little kind of paper thin
Mm.
type
I don't
thing.
like
You
'em.
put it on your tongue. Yeah, and Bree doesn't like them either. It does the trick on like short
An
notice.
emergency basis.
Yeah. Anyways, no, I think that's a good essential.
I need
think
it
so, too.
because I'm super self-conscious
Because you're
of
stank.
how I smell,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Because for a long time
Yeah.
I didn't smell
yeah.
the greatest.
Yeah.
So this has fixed a lot
Getting
of my
into therapy
issues.
here, I think.
His childhood trauma of stinking.
Bro, the thing is, I didn't even smell that bad. Just yeah,
Mm.
I hear you.
super self-conscious.
So my second item, I kind of alluded to keeping things in my truck, and that's
Nice.
my second essential. So I've got a pickup truck, which growing up it was like my dream vehicle. People are like, I want a Porsche or I want a Lamborghini. I'm like, I want a pickup truck. That was my dream vehicle. Thought I'd never have one, but then Bree and I made like the family decision a few years ago to buy a travel trailer, so like a camper. And for the one that we bought, we had to have a truck, and so we bought a camper, and then we bought a truck, and it's like my pride and joy. I love my
Nice.
truck, and so yeah, there's the key to my truck.
Key to my heart.
Yep, that's right. So, anyways, that's my second essential.
Very nice. My second essential is my wireless earbuds. These things I've had since 2020 because I got them because working during the pandemic at Canadian Tire. I can say this now because I don't work there anymore. I used to stock shelves with my earbuds in, which we technically weren't allowed
Really?
to do. Yeah.
yeah.
But there was like no customers in the store, so I would just plug these in. And like having wired earbuds for like working out or like running or doing like washing the dishes even.
Yeah.
They're always getting caught on stuff. So I was like, whatever, I'll just go, like they're expensive, but I'll spend the money. And it has been worth it times 100. I love these. I use them probably way more than is healthy for my eardrums.
Yeah.
But like at home, these are in my ears all the time. This is definitely one of my essentials because I love
awesome.
them. They're great. I'm listening to music all the time. So yeah.
Very cool. It's a good essential.
Thank
It
you.
is.
All right, Cadeau, number 3.
Numero tres. I'm gonna keep it on the
Espanol.
Oh,
smelling good, right?
This is the weirdest
It's
deodorant
weird.
I have ever seen.
Look, this is why it's an essential, right? No deodorant works on me. All right, 24
'Cause
hour,
he's too
48
stinky.
hour, it don't work. It's not gonna last the whole day. So I went out and looked for like the longest
5 times, huh?
72 hours.
What? I didn't know that was a thing. And you've like
Right?
gone through it. There's
Here's
not
the
much
thing, here's
left
the
in
thing.
there.
Bro,
Open
I'm
the cap.
done.
Open the cap. It's like it's gel.
Yeah,
Gel.
It's so weird.
And
it's not for me.
when I shake it up, it like kind of splits.
Yeah.
I opened it one time and like went to like twist it and it just
Yeah.
and I'm like, what is
it's
that?
gel?
Yeah.
It's clear, so it doesn't stain your shirts.
Sure.
Like just a lot of it just works well, and I love
Stain
it.
on my shirt.
That's
And
actually not staining shirts is good because I have Old Spice, which is all blue, and if I wear a white shirt, I got like little blue stains in my pits.
Interesting.
I used to have a spray.
Yeah.
Every single shirt, white
Really?
stain, and I'd be like, you get to school and you're like, what happened to your shirt? and you like.
Did you spray over the shirt?
No.
Okay, good.
Like when you put it up,
But
it would just get caught on your armpit and just stain it.
But here's the thing: is like it's almost like if you see the stain, people know that you're like attempting to be what's the word?
Smelling good.
Smelling good.
Hygienic.
That was the word I was thinking of.
Yeah, but like.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
Nobody
I don't
wants
think
to
that's
see a
something to be
stain on your
ashamed of.
shirt, though.
I think stains are like it's something that everyone has stains.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
Everyone in the
it's a nice black shirt, right? And I'm fitted with it.
You're getting stains
right?
on black shirts?
Yes,
That's
it was just a
concerning.
white stain on a black
It's
shirt.
because you're buying the
Right.
83-cent deodorant.
No, I look. I cheap out on a lot of things.
So do I.
But
I'm
when
with you.
things don't work and stuff like this,
See, like you've committed to a brand.
Yeah.
When I go to get deodorant, I almost always pick the one that's on sale.
You know, I always go for the one that smells the best.
Yeah, I'll do that too. But like if it's like, Dove's on sale that week, I'll find the Dove one that I think smells best.
Yeah.
But like I went through a season where I bought this like expensive like natural deodorant. It was like $13 a stick.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't. My budget cannot handle
Yeah.
$13 for
but
deodorant.
how frequently?
I used
you
it
go
every
through?
5 days or so.
You would
No, I'm
buy
just
it?
joking. No,
Oh.
no,
Oh, I
like
was
use
gonna
it.
Because like he's like my budget can't handle
my
this. But
goodness.
like you buy that, it's like done.
I don't know. Like
It gives you, like,
it lasts a few weeks for sure.
weeks.
Yeah, and
I feel like months.
admittedly, I don't use it as often as I should. But I'm the kind of deodorant user, like usually once every day or two. But I'm not like thinking about it all the time.
I'm a once a day guy.
Yeah,
In the morning.
like
once a
morning,
day.
put your shirt on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great sound effect.
That's
by the way.
exactly what it sounds like. I bet you that gel one. That's
Yeah,
what it sounds
that's
like.
exactly
exactly like that.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Okay. Let's go with. I'm gonna beat you to the punch. Is that okay?
It's okay because I don't think I'm gonna do.
Oh,
the
you're not
water
gonna do it?
bottle. No.
Water bottle. And I think you probably everybody understands this. Like when you have a water bottle you like, you're gonna drink water. And I've had like like Bree has a Yeti, like like they're insulated, right?
Yeah.
Just
like
I've
this
gotten
one.
to the point where I don't need cold water, and so I'll go through like 3 or 4 of these a day, and so I feel well hydrated.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so anyways, so it's my and this was just a cheap one at Mech. I think it was like $10, but it's like a Nalgene and you can like throw it against a wall and I guess it won't break.
Can we
But-
try that?
Yeah, go ahead. So anyways, that's my third essential.
I like that. I'm gonna add on to that because like it's the same with this one.
Oh, you
I'm-
are doing it.
No,
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
adding to
Yeah,
yours.
yeah,
Whereas
yeah.
like if I'm at my desk a lot, this is why I got one with like one of these straws. Is because like if I have to like untwist the cap all the time, but if I'm just like sitting there at my desk, then I just find myself drinking water out of like it's almost like fidgeting with something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And drinking water is good for you.
Yeah,
So
and
it's
like people have these Stanley water bottles now. They're kind of like the
new thing.
I mean, it's been going on for a bit, but I understand people who will invest good money in a water bottle if they stick with, like, you've had that water bottle for
long time.
a long time.
Long time.
And so it's like, as long as you've got the one or two, like I've got 2 water bottles that but this one's like by far the one. And the other thing is I have a carabiner on my backpack. So I just snap the carabiner onto this and I can just carry it around, anyways. Yeah. So that's my water bottle.
I am slightly concerned that you can drink water warm. Like there's a threshold when it's hot. It's like
It's
not that it's warm. It's not like if it's
Like
if
room
it's been
temperature
sitting
water.
if it's been sitting in my truck for a day, I won't drink that water.
Okay.
Like hot water I can't do, but
Like
room temperature water,
is fine.
totally
All
fine.
right.
All right, my third essential again is a little bit of a copy item, but we have a bunch of crossover here. Is my keys. Now this is kind of ironic because I have my car key on here, my work key. I got my house keys, my work fob, like everything.
basically his life.
Everything is on this keychain, which is hilarious because I lose it all the time. All the time. I bring it everywhere I go because, again, I have to. If I'm going anywhere in my car, I need my car key. If I'm going anywhere where I'm going to need to go back home and the doors might be locked, house keys, right? So I bring them everywhere I go. But there are so many times where I'm just like, I'm doing the pat down and I'm like, oh no, where are my keys?
You do have like the keychain.
You have
I have
like,
snack bar keys on there too.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was gonna say like there's keys that like Like these two.
Those are my house keys.
You have 2 different house keys?
Yeah, one for the top lock, one for the bottom lock.
And then you have
There's
work
2
key.
locks on your door?
And then at least
Wow.
2 of these. This one's fridge key. This one's the snack bar key. And this one
I think
is
they're both snack bar keys. Are they
this
not?
one's for the actual
cupboards?
lock, yeah. On the rolling cart.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, there's got to be at least one key that you don't use there, but I think those are all active keys.
I don't really use the snack bar keys very often.
Yeah, usually, we need to be locking it more often in the school year.
I mean, I use them all the time. It's always locked.
Don't even try it.
Also, I got myself a Fanshawe keychain because I walked into school for my first year of college with a Western keychain because I borrowed it from my sister.
Awkward.
And I was like, I'm going to get mugged. Someone's going to jump me, which I'm kidding. No, that doesn't happen. But
there's no actual rivalry, is there?
No.
I don't think so. But I was like, the first day I went into the shop and I was like, I need to associate myself here. But I got a short one.
Did you get a discount on it because you were a Fanshawe student?
No. It's the Fanshawe store.
He probably got a markup.
The only people
because he's a Fanshawe.
But that means I could go into the Fanshawe store and buy the same one and just claim to be a Fanshawe student.
Yeah, but the short lanyards are the way to go, I think, versus the long lanyards. I prefer short. But that's my third essential is my multi-use, every use for everything I need in my life keys.
I've noticed the carabiner keys coming back. Like the
short ones?
You just clip them on your belt loop or whatever.
Oh,
you know
really?
Okay. I've seen more people doing that again. That used to be like when I was in high school. That's what everyone did. And then it turned into the long lanyard. But anyways. All right. What's number 4 for you, Cadeau?
Number 4 is this notebook. I don't do this so much during the summer. But during the school year, I really got into like just writing notes, doodling, right? It's constantly in my pocket. I mostly the thing with this one,
first
like
2 pages.
I would rip it out after I'm done using it and just throw it in the garbage. So like the first one, I don't have to flip through.
What does it say on this one?
Okay, yeah, you could look at that.
Clean drawer this week.
Tablespoon unsalted butter.
Is this what you guys?
3 cloves of garlic.
Was this? Okay.
Like so, like I have a lot of thoughts.
The shopping list on
right, and I have like. Boom, you have a thought, you write it down.
Smart.
I don't forget.
But at the same time, he's got his phone with him
Yes.
all the time. So
I was going to say that, but we're trying to wean him off his phone.
Right.
The thing is, if I
you
were
could
to
draw
note it
apps
down,
on here, and that might help.
Draw Instagram Instagram Reels. He's just flipping
That's good.
Like the minute I go on my phone,
yeah,
there's a myriad of other things I could do.
A myriad. Nice.
That was a good word use. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think this is a great idea.
Keeps me focused.
Yeah.
I have another one.
Yeah.
This one was in my backpack with rotten banana. So it doesn't smell great. It smells better now.
Or 72-hour deodorant.
It smells better now, but I don't use this one. But this is my first one. So that's why I like it.
Okay.
That's why I brought it.
All right. Josh,
all right, I'll go for this one here.
Okay, never mind.
Or are you gonna say the other one?
Go for it.
So this is my ball glove. This one's new. And there's a long story behind this, but it was like it was a treat to myself because I haven't bought like a good quality baseball mitt in a long time. Now here's the thing. I play softball now. I don't even use this. Like this is my play and catch with a buddy. If you can hear screaming children, it's Forest Cliff is here. Yeah.
Forest Cliff.
So this is like playing catch with Nash, playing catch with a buddy kind of thing. But I love baseball. Gotta have a baseball mitt, you know. So, anyways, this is
just like to appreciate the modern trapeze as well.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Look at that
modified trapeze, not modern.
Trapeze. Yeah, you know. So what is this? 11 and 3/4.
There you go.
So, anyways, yeah, there's my ball glove. Rawlings Heart of the Hide.
All right, for my 4th item, I'm going with
that shows up well on camera.
It does actually. This is a vinyl.
Is that you?
It's not me. I know it looks like that. It could be me.
Spitting image.
Yeah, exactly. Spitting image. No, I have a record player at home. I really enjoy playing vinyls. This is funny because this actually isn't my vinyl. This is one of Josh's records, but I forgot to bring a vinyl from home. So I was like, hey, Josh, I know you have vinyls. Can you bring one so I can pretend it's mine?
This is my favorite vinyl.
Yes,
in
this
my
is,
collection.
Honestly, this is one of my favorite vinyls, and I don't even have it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
but I have a record player at home. I have a little bit of starting a vinyl collection. So I spend a lot of time listening to records, really enjoy it. So yeah, this is representation of my vinyl collection and my record player, not just this vinyl.
Love it.
All right, Cadeau, fifth and final essential for you. Let's see it.
So if you know me,
Here we go.
you know my favorite activity is the good old. Well, first off, praying. then it's sleeping.
How connected are prayer and sleeping for you?
Oh man, sometimes they're one.
You guys
I
have
fell
fallen
asleep
asleep
praying the other night.
You're praying and then you're sleeping.
Yeah, of course.
And then, so
Yeah.
even in the morning, you're like,
Yeah, that's a king size pillow.
bro, it's the biggest pillow that's not a body pillow.
Yeah.
So
Like you can't even see
like-
it's
yeah,
off
it's-
off
it's-
off camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
We could
It's
all
a
sleep
hefty-
right now.
We could each have a section for our heads, but I wouldn't do that.
it's,
I would.
Do you put your head on other people's pillows?
Actually, no, I don't because
Yeah.
I drool. So if I fall asleep on your pillow, it's getting.
I drool as well. Do you
Look,
drool?
if it's a good pillow, right? I'll put my head on it, but I don't drool.
Really?
No.
I do. I found out not long ago
Like I
that
drool when I'm asleep.
yeah. I found out not that long ago because I've always been curious, like why do I drool? And I found out that my mouth is like, one second, let's see if I can do it. No, I can't do it. But if you like, I have my tongue sticking out when I sleep, always, like
Nice.
just a little bit, and then so I think that's why I drool.
You know why I
Never
drool?
noticed
Is
it.
I sleep like this,
Yeah, that's another. Yeah, that's another.
mouth wide open.
Yeah. No, I was like falling asleep the other night, and I was like, not the other night. It was like a few months ago. I was like realizing that my tongue was sticking out of my mouth. I don't even have that big of a tongue. I don't feel like, but clearly there's not enough room for it.
Yeah.
So
No, I sleep mostly with my mouth closed. And
Yeah.
the problem with that, the minute you start sleeping with your mouth closed, anytime in winter, if it's cold, nose is going to be stuffed
Mm-hmm.
in the morning. Or like sore throats are guaranteed.
See, the
It's
thing with
painful.
sleeping with your mouth closed is I've heard it's better for you. Once you fall asleep, I have no control over my body. So I could fall asleep or try to fall asleep like this. As soon as I actually fall asleep, like I have no control
Do you guys
over what my body does when I'm asleep.
do you guys find you sleep in a certain way? Like
Ooh.
I always sleep on my right shoulder, like this,
I
like
s-
facing right.
I sleep kind of like on my stomach, like that.
I start like
Really?
that. There's a couple things that I'll do to try and like get myself to fall asleep, and oftentimes I'll go on my stomach, but I always end up in the morning waking up like this.
Honestly, I don't really know how, because I wake up slow, so I don't know how I wake up.
I could even show you guys. Like I sleep
Let's see a demonstration.
on my right, grasping my pillow like this,
Nice.
and I snooze.
That's a good thing.
But yeah, sleeping on your stomach to fall asleep, elite.
Yeah, it's
Agreed.
a good
Elite.
feeling. It's a
Agreed.
good feeling. All right, my next
Fifth
essential.
and final item. Here we go.
Sorry,
Stretch.
it's this guy right here. My handy dandy fishing rod. Almost touching the ceiling. I can't
Point it to people.
So that's my fishing rod. I've got 3 of them, and they each serve a different purpose. So this is called a spinning rod, and so this is like just a traditional, like what most people use to fish, right? And this is the one that I use the most. And then I have one called a bait casting rod, which is
For casting bait?
I mean, yeah, kind of. It's just a little bit of a different format. Like is it gonna fall? No, I think we're good. It's just a different type of reel, and there's like a spool in the middle, and it faces this way. Anyway, it's not important. Then I have a fly fishing rod that I just got this past winter, and I haven't actually used it because I've got to go. Bree bought me fly fishing lessons, and so
nice.
I'm gonna go do that at one point. But I love fishing. Like it's one of my favorite activities. I tell people often, like when I'm close to water, I feel most connected to God. And so when I'm fishing, I feel very in tune with nature, feel very in tune with my Creator. And so I just love fishing. I haven't been fishing as much as I'd like this summer, just a handful of times, but often like I've got these waders, and I can walk down to the river near our house. Not with like we're
The
neighbors.
pond?
No, the
No,
river.
they live
Yeah.
together.
Okay.
So you can walk. Yeah,
Because
we're
I've seen
roommates.
people fish there.
Yeah,
That's why
the
I'm
pond. The pond. There's
And I'm
so
like,
many fish in that
can
pond.
you
Let's
even
go to
fish
the
it?
pond.
Yo, you can fish
No,
there.
you can fish there?
And you can. There's like some big bass in that
Really?
in that pond, but I like to go into the river, like into the Thames,
Yeah.
Into the
and
Thames.
Like
and
under the
fish there.
bridge?
Yeah,
right
I
next to
put
the
these
bridge?
these things called hip waders on. They're like essentially like a
Long pants.
long pants that are rubber.
They're like
and,
snow pants, but yeah, rubber.
Yeah, but I can wade into the river and not be soaking wet.
Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah, love to do it.
It's fun.
All right,
Awesome.
last item here.
My fifth, I guess the 15th item we have
15th
here.
item.
Quick math. My fifth item, my boots. And these are, again, this is kind of like a placeholder for a lot of different equipment. But these are my indoor soccer shoes or soccer boots. I play soccer, or as most people should call it, football.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I play football multiple times a week. I play on a couple different teams, and it's just like it's something I really, really love to do. And now, the one thing, if you play any indoor sports at all, you will understand this.
Oh.
Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a throwback. It's been
Oh,
since I saw that
yeah.
stuff.
The black bits.
Pieces of tire.
Yeah.
Why? I mean, like, did it the
The
first
first
time.
time
we
was
were good,
enough.
yeah.
But yeah, these are my indoor boots. I also have
Oh,
a pair of
don't go on the
outdoors,
carpet.
and again, this is
It's
like
gonna
a
get
placeholder
vacuumed
for
up.
like all of my
Yeah.
kind of sporting equipment.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna have to clean this up now. I did
You're
not-
gonna
Yeah, I
have
was
to
gonna say,
clean this up.
didn't think this through. But yeah.
Anyways, those are our essentials. I think those are pretty good. I think they're
They're
pretty
good.
representative of who we are as people and what we enjoy to do, what we can't live without. And so now maybe you know a little bit more about us. You know that Cadeau likes to sleep, I like to fish, and Cody likes to wear boots.
It's true.
So anyways, that's it for today's episode. Thanks for being here with us. If you have like your 5 essentials, feel free to send them to us on Instagram. Or my favorite way to get feedback from the show is when people on Sunday mornings just come up to us and without context are like, mine's my book. You know, if
My
they just-
essential, my fifth essential is my book.
yeah. And
What?
we'll have to like kind of think, what is that about?
Yeah.
Oh, the podcast. Yeah. So anyways, give us feedback. Let us know what your essentials are. And we'd love to hear them.
Absolutely.
That's it for us today. We will talk to you all again next week. Is this
Yep.
a weekly thing?
It is.
Yup.
Sort
It's been a
of.
while since
That's a
this is my first
commitment.
podcast.
It's
since,
supposed
like,
to be a
June or
weekly thing.
something. So we'll see you again next time the podcast comes out.
You guys.